If you're over 60 and struggling with blurry vision, night blindness, or tired eyes, what you eat before bed could be affecting your eyesight more than you realize. Recent studies show that certain nighttime foods contain compounds that actively repair and protect aging eyes while you sleep. These aren't rare ingredients. They're available at any grocery store. But timing matters, preparation matters, and most seniors are missing this simple opportunity. Today, we're counting down 5 powerful foods that science says can help heal and protect your vision after 60. Number 5. Dark leafy greens, the lutein factory for nighttime eye repair. When we talk about senior health tips for protecting vision, dark leafy greens like spinach, kale, and collard greens deserve your attention, especially as an evening food. These vegetables are loaded with lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 carotenoids that accumulate directly in your macula, the central part of your retina responsible for sharp, detailed vision. According to a 2021 study published in the Journal of the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, seniors who consumed at least 1 serving of leafy greens daily had a 43% lower risk of developing late-stage macular degeneration compared to those who rarely ate these vegetables. Here's what makes evening consumption particularly strategic for health after 60. During sleep, your body shifts into repair mode, and the nutrients you consume in the hours before bed become the raw materials for overnight cellular restoration. Your eyes work harder than almost any other organ throughout the day, constantly focusing, adjusting to light changes, and filtering visual information. By the time evening arrives, they've accumulated oxidative stress and inflammation. When you eat lutein-rich greens before bed, those protective compounds are circulating in your bloodstream exactly when your eyes need them most for repair. The science behind lutein is fascinating. This compound acts like internal sunglasses for your retina, filtering harmful blue light and neutralizing free radicals before they can damage your photoreceptor cells. Blue light exposure from screens, indoor lighting, and even moonlight continues to affect your eyes into the evening hours. Having a fresh supply of lutein available overnight provides continuous protection during these vulnerable hours. But there's more to the story. Dark leafy greens also contain significant amounts of vitamin K, which plays a role in preventing calcium deposits in the soft tissues of your eyes. Calcium buildup can contribute to cataracts and other age-related vision problems. A 2022 study found that adequate vitamin K intake was associated with better lens clarity in seniors over 65. 1 cup of cooked spinach provides over 800% of your daily vitamin K needs, making it an incredibly efficient nighttime food. The folate in leafy greens adds another layer of protection. Folate helps reduce homocysteine levels in your blood. Elevated homocysteine is linked to damage in the small blood vessels that feed your retina, potentially contributing to age-related macular degeneration and other vascular eye problems. By eating folate-rich greens in the evening, you're supporting healthy blood flow to your eyes overnight when circulation naturally slows. Now, preparation matters for maximum benefit. Lightly cooking your greens actually increases the bioavailability of lutein. The heat breaks down the plant cell walls, making it easier for your body to extract and absorb these protective compounds. A gentle sauté with a small amount of olive oil is ideal because lutein is fat-soluble, meaning it needs fat to be properly absorbed. Just 10 minutes before bed, a small side of cooked spinach or kale can provide substantial eye protection. The recommended evening portion is modest, about 1/2 to 1 cup of cooked greens. This provides ample lutein without adding too much volume to your stomach before sleep. Some seniors worry about eating vegetables at night, but leafy greens are easily digestible and won't interfere with sleep quality. In fact, the magnesium in these vegetables may actually promote better sleep by helping your muscles relax. One important note about oxalates. If you have a history of kidney stones, choose greens lower in oxalates like collard greens or bok choy instead of spinach. This allows you to get the eye benefits without the kidney stone risk. Always consider your complete health picture when adjusting your diet. Number 4. Sweet potatoes, the beta-carotene powerhouse for night vision. Sweet potatoes are one of nature's most concentrated sources of beta-carotene, a precursor to vitamin A that your body converts as needed. Why does this matter for senior eye vision? Vitamin A is absolutely essential for producing rhodopsin, the pigment in your retina that allows you to see in low light conditions. Many seniors notice their night vision deteriorating as they age. Difficulty adjusting to darkness, increased glare from headlights, trouble navigating dimly lit rooms. Often, insufficient vitamin A is a contributing factor. A landmark study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors with adequate vitamin A intake had significantly better dark adaptation, the ability of eyes to adjust from bright to dim lighting, compared to those with marginal deficiency. Just one medium sweet potato provides over 400% of your daily vitamin A requirement in the form of beta-carotene. Unlike preformed vitamin A from animal sources, beta-carotene from plants is converted by your body only as needed, making it virtually impossible to overconsume. Here's why eating sweet potato in the evening specifically supports your eyes. Your retina regenerates rhodopsin constantly, but this process accelerates during sleep when your eyes are closed and protected from light. Rhodopsin breaks down when exposed to light and must be rebuilt. By consuming beta-carotene-rich foods before bed, you ensure a steady supply of vitamin A is available during these critical overnight hours when rhodopsin production peaks. Sweet potatoes offer additional benefits beyond beta-carotene. They contain anthocyanins, particularly in purple-fleshed varieties, which are powerful antioxidants that protect the blood vessels in your eyes. These tiny vessels are vulnerable to oxidative damage, and their health directly impacts how well nutrients reach your retinal cells. Research from 2023 in the journal Antioxidants showed that anthocyanin consumption improved microvascular function in the eyes of seniors with early diabetic retinopathy. The fiber in sweet potatoes also plays an indirect but important role. Stable blood sugar matters enormously for eye health after 60, especially if you have or are at risk for diabetes. Blood sugar spikes and crashes create inflammation that damages the delicate capillaries in your retina over time. Sweet potatoes have a lower glycemic index than regular potatoes, meaning they release sugar into your bloodstream more gradually. This steady, controlled release helps maintain stable blood glucose overnight. Now let's talk about preparation because this affects nutrient availability. Baking or steaming sweet potatoes preserves the most beta-carotene. Boiling causes some nutrients to leach into the water. For maximum eye benefits, eat your sweet potato with a small amount of healthy fat, perhaps a teaspoon of olive oil or a few nuts. Remember, beta-carotene is fat-soluble, and studies show that absorption increases by up to 600% when consumed with fat compared to eating it plain. The ideal evening portion is about 1/2 to 2/3 of a medium sweet potato, eaten 1 to 2 hours before bed. This provides substantial beta-carotene without being too heavy on your digestive system. If you find whole sweet potato too filling, try sweet potato soup or puree, which is gentler on the stomach and still delivers full nutritional benefits. One more advantage specific to seniors. Sweet potatoes are soft and easy to chew, making them accessible even for those with dental issues. Their natural sweetness means you don't need to add sugar, and they're versatile enough to prepare in various ways without losing their eye protective properties. Number 3, wild-caught salmon, the omega-3 shield against dry eye and degeneration. Wild-caught salmon stands out as one of the most powerful foods for senior eye vision, and consuming it in the evening amplifies its protective effects. Salmon is extraordinarily rich in omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EPA and DHA. DHA comprises over 50% of the fatty acids in your retinal cell membranes. This isn't just a minor component, it's a structural building block that determines how well your photoreceptor cells function. According to research published in Investigative Ophthalmology and Visual Science in 2022, seniors who consumed omega-3 rich fish at least twice weekly had a 42% lower risk of age-related macular degeneration compared to those who rarely ate fish. The omega-3s in salmon don't just prevent damage. They actively support the structural integrity of your retinal cells and help maintain the fluidity of cell membranes, which is crucial for optimal visual signal transmission. But there's another critical benefit that many seniors overlook. Omega-3s are essential for tear production. Dry eye syndrome affects nearly half of all adults over 60, causing discomfort, blurred vision, and increased infection risk. The meibomian glands in your eyelids produce the oily layer of your tears, and omega-3 fatty acids improve the quality of this oil. A clinical trial published in 2021 found that seniors who increased their omega-3 intake experienced significant improvement in dry eye symptoms within 8 to 12 weeks. When you eat salmon in the evening, you're providing omega-3s during the hours when tear production and eye surface repair occur. While you sleep, your closed eyelids create an optimal environment for healing the corneal surface. Fresh omega-3s circulating in your system support this natural repair process, helping to reduce inflammation and improve tear film stability. The anti-inflammatory properties of salmon deserve special attention. Chronic low-grade inflammation is a major driver of age-related eye diseases. The blood vessels feeding your retina can become inflamed and leaky, starving your photoreceptor cells of oxygen and nutrients. EPA and DHA from salmon actively reduce inflammatory markers throughout your body, including in the delicate tissues of your eyes. This protection is particularly important for seniors with conditions like diabetes or high blood pressure, which already stress the eye's vascular system. Wild-caught salmon also provides astaxanthin, a powerful antioxidant that gives salmon its pink color. Astaxanthin crosses the blood-retina barrier, something many antioxidants cannot do, and concentrates in your eyes where it provides direct protection against oxidative stress. Research from 2023 found that astaxanthin supplementation improved visual acuity and reduced eye fatigue in seniors who spent significant time on digital devices. Preparation matters enormously with salmon. Baking, poaching, or gentle pan-searing preserves the omega-3 content, while high-heat grilling or frying can oxidize these delicate fats, reducing their benefits. Always choose wild-caught over farmed when possible. Wild salmon contains higher omega-3 levels and lower levels of contaminants. If wild-caught isn't available or affordable, choose farmed salmon from reputable sources, which still provides substantial eye benefits. The recommended evening portion is about 3 to 4 ounces, roughly the size of a deck of cards. This provides approximately 1.5 to 2 grams of omega-3s, a therapeutic amount for eye health. Eat your salmon with vegetables and a complex carbohydrate for a balanced meal that won't spike blood sugar before bed. Stay till the end, because the top 3 foods on this list are often overlooked but incredibly powerful for protecting aging eyes. Number 2. Bilberries, the European secret for sharper night vision. Bilberries might be unfamiliar to many Americans, but in Europe, they've been used for decades to support senior eye vision. These small, dark berries look similar to blueberries but contain significantly higher concentrations of anthocyanins, the purple-blue pigments responsible for their vision-protecting properties. During World War II, British Royal Air Force pilots reported better night vision after eating bilberry jam, sparking scientific interest that continues today. Modern research confirms what those pilots experienced. A 2021 study in the journal Nutrients found that seniors who consumed bilberry extract for 12 weeks showed measurable improvements in dark adaptation, contrast sensitivity, and recovery time from bright light exposure. These aren't minor benefits. They translate directly to safer nighttime driving, better navigation in dim lighting, and reduced risk of falls in low-light conditions. The mechanism behind bilberry's effectiveness involves both protection and enhancement. The anthocyanins in bilberries strengthen the capillaries in your retina, improving blood flow to the photoreceptor cells. Better circulation means more oxygen and nutrients reach these hard-working cells, supporting their function and longevity. At the same time, these compounds accelerate the regeneration of rhodopsin, the visual pigment essential for seeing in low light. What makes bilberries particularly valuable for health after 60 is their effect on capillary fragility. As we age, the tiny blood vessels in our eyes become more fragile and prone to leaking. This vascular weakness contributes to diabetic retinopathy, macular degeneration, and other sight-threatening conditions. Research shows that bilberry anthocyanins strengthen these vessel walls, reducing permeability and leakage. A 2022 clinical study found that 3 months of bilberry supplementation reduced retinal capillary leakage by 35% in seniors with early diabetic eye disease. Bilberries also combat oxidative stress with exceptional potency. Your retina is particularly vulnerable to oxidative damage because of its high metabolic rate and constant light exposure. The combination of multiple anthocyanin compounds in bilberries, at least 15 different types, provides broader antioxidant protection than most single-compound supplements. Think of it as having a complete security team rather than just one guard. Now, here's the practical challenge. Fresh bilberries are difficult to find in many areas. They grow wild in Northern Europe and aren't widely cultivated commercially. However, frozen bilberries are increasingly available in health food stores and online, and bilberry powder or extract offers a convenient alternative. When choosing supplements, look for products standardized to contain at least 25% anthocyanins. This ensures therapeutic potency. For evening consumption, if you have fresh or frozen bilberries, a half-cup serving eaten an hour before bed provides substantial eye benefits. If using bilberry extract, follow the product instructions, but typical doses range from 160 to 480 milligrams daily. The advantage of evening consumption is that the anthocyanins are circulating during sleep when your eyes undergo their deepest repair processes. Number 1. Greek yogurt with active cultures, the gut-eye axis protector. This might surprise you, but emerging research reveals a powerful connection between your gut health and senior eye vision. Greek yogurt with active probiotic cultures represents one of the most strategic nighttime foods for protecting aging eyes, though the mechanism isn't immediately obvious. Recent studies have identified what scientists call the gut-eye axis, a bidirectional communication system between your intestinal microbiome and your eyes. According to research published in 2023 in the journal Microbiome, seniors with healthier, more diverse gut bacteria showed significantly lower rates of age-related macular degeneration and diabetic retinopathy compared to those with poor gut health. The explanation involves inflammation. An unhealthy gut produces inflammatory compounds that circulate throughout your body, including to your eyes, where they damage blood vessels and accelerate retinal degeneration. Probiotic-rich yogurt helps maintain a healthy microbiome, reducing systemic inflammation and protecting your eye tissues. But there's more to the story. Your gut is where you absorb the nutrients essential for eye health: lutein, zeaxanthin, omega-3s, vitamins A, C, and E. If your gut lining is inflamed or your microbiome is imbalanced, nutrient absorption suffers dramatically. Even if you're eating all the right foods, you may not be extracting and utilizing their eye protective compounds. Greek yogurt supports optimal gut function, ensuring you actually benefit from the nutrients you consume. The protein content in Greek yogurt adds another dimension of benefit. With approximately 15 to 20 grams of protein per 6-ounce serving, Greek yogurt provides substantial amino acids for overnight tissue repair. Your eyes, like all organs, require continuous protein to maintain their structure. The slow-digesting casein protein in yogurt releases amino acids gradually throughout the night, providing a steady supply for cellular repair processes. Greek yogurt is also rich in calcium, and recent research suggests calcium plays a more important role in eye health than previously recognized. Calcium is essential for proper signaling in your retinal neurons, the cells that transmit visual information from your photoreceptors to your brain. Additionally, adequate calcium intake appears to reduce the risk of primary open-angle glaucoma, according to a 2021 study following over 100,000 adults for more than 2 decades. The B vitamins in yogurt, particularly riboflavin and B12, support energy production in your retinal cells. Your photoreceptors are among the most metabolically active cells in your body, requiring constant energy to function. Riboflavin deficiency has been linked to increased cataract risk, while B12 supports the myelin sheaths protecting your optic nerve. Many seniors develop B12 deficiency as stomach acid production declines with age, making fortified foods like yogurt increasingly important. Now here's the critical part about timing. Eating probiotic yogurt in the evening seeds your gut with beneficial bacteria during the overnight hours when digestive activity slows and allows these organisms to colonize more effectively. Morning consumption means these probiotics face immediate competition from incoming food and digestive acids. Evening consumption gives them a better chance to establish themselves and begin producing the anti-inflammatory compounds that protect your eyes. For maximum benefits, choose plain Greek yogurt with active cultures and no added sugars. Sugar feeds harmful bacteria in your gut, undermining the very benefits you're seeking. If you find plain yogurt too tart, add a small amount of berries. Their fiber feeds beneficial bacteria, while their anthocyanins provide additional eye protection. A drizzle of raw honey adds prebiotic compounds that nourish your gut microbiome. The ideal serving is about 6 to 8 ounces consumed 1 to 2 hours before bed. This provides adequate protein and probiotics without overloading your digestive system. If you're lactose intolerant, look for lactose-free Greek yogurt or consider coconut-based alternatives fortified with probiotics, though these won't provide the same protein content. Protecting your vision after 60 doesn't require expensive treatments or complicated protocols. These 5 foods, dark leafy greens, sweet potatoes, wild-caught salmon, bilberries, eggs, and Greek yogurt, each target different aspects of eye health through distinct mechanisms. Eaten in the evening, they provide nutrients during the critical overnight hours when your eyes repair and regenerate. The key is consistency and variety. You don't need to eat all 6 every night. Rotate them throughout your week, listening to your body and honoring your preferences. Give this approach at least 2 to 3 months to show results. Your eyes didn't age overnight, and protection requires patience. Small daily choices compound into significant long-term benefits. Your health is your signal. Pay attention. Respond with care, and your body will thank you with clearer vision and stronger eyes for years to come.